There are plenty of holidays in the Star Wars universe. Arguably, the number is nearly limitless, as planets could hold a slew of their own holidays that the wider galaxy isn't even aware of. This transmission is going to cover some of the most widely recognized and relevant. It goes without say that Life Day is the most widely known by those of us that live outside the Star Wars universe. First seen in the infamous 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special, Life Day has become a bit of a phenomenon. This Wookiee holiday focuses on celebrating freedom, peace, loved ones who have passed, and new life. Though the name implies a single day of celebration, Life Day is celebrated anywhere from a couple local days to a galactic standard week, known as the Festival of Life Week. For a long time, it was only celebrated once every few local years, but as it grew in popularity and spread across the galaxy, it's being celebrated more frequently. Many Wookiees attempt to return to Kashyyyk for the holiday, but that practice has become less common as Wookiees are spread so widely across the universe. A holiday that was thrust upon the majority of the citizens of the galaxy is Empire Day. Empire Day announces the anniversary of the day that Palpatine announced the reformation of the Galactic Republic into the Galactic Empire in 19 BBY. The holiday features parades, speeches, and a show of military force. Those loyal to the Empire celebrate this holiday. The rest of the galaxy has to endure it, as Palpatine wrote the holiday into law. When the Rebel Alliance formed in 2 BBY, they began observing Remembrance Day on the same exact galactic standard day. Both factions run propaganda campaigns to sway civilians into recognizing one or the other. Conversely to Empire Day is Republic Day. This holiday existed before Empire Day and was to celebrate the founding of the Galactic Republic. Firework displays, parades, parties, and sales in shopping districts were common ways to celebrate the day. This holiday was celebrated on the 19th day of the third month of the Galactic Standard Calendar. And for more information on that, check out my transmission all about how time works in the Star Wars galaxy, linked in the description. I came across a bit of conflicting information that says Republic Day turned into Remembrance Day after the founding of the Empire, and that the Remembrance Day was not created in protest. Both versions can work, with the coincidence of the founding of the each regime being on the same day, which Palpatine could have done. It's actually not uncommon in our own history for a new government or religion to redefine past holidays or traditions to make the transition for the civilians that much easier. Freedom Day sounds like it would fall somewhere in with Empire Remembrance or Republic Day. In a way, it does, but at a smaller system or planet level. When a population gains freedom from an oppressor of some sort, their system or planet often establishes a Freedom Day. Sometimes the day has a unique name, but the spirit is the same. Parties, communal gatherings, memorials, and speeches typically mark the occasion. Similar in theme to all the political-related days we just covered is Unification Day. Unification Day is also celebrated on a smaller than galactic scale. When a planet or system joins a larger governing body, like the Galactic or New Republic, this day would be celebrated locally on their own time. The festivities are centered around an optimistic outlook on the future, as well as highlighting the benefits of unity and cooperation. Under the Galactic Empire, some planets were pushed to celebrate Imperial Unity Day. The festivities were the same as those of Empire Day on a smaller scale, and wide acceptance of this as a holiday was rare. The Boonta Eve holiday is localized to Tatooine. The holiday is named for Boonta the Hutt, who is seen as something of a freedom fighter in the Hutt communities. Boonta declared he would rather die than live under the rule of humans. A bloody war followed, and the Hutts were victorious. This Hutt holiday is celebrated by many citizens of Tatooine, since festivities and the Boonta Eve pod race are held. There's an ironic part of this holiday that finds the Hutts winning their freedom. Slaves are expected to renew their vows of loyalty to their masters. The slaves are rewarded with a feast and gifts, but not freedom. Another holiday celebrated more locally but with a common theme throughout the galaxy is Harvest Day. The day is much like harvest-themed holidays on Earth. At the end of the harvest season, feasts are thrown with music and dancing to celebrate the yield and to reward the community's hard work. Many planets around the galaxy had their own version of a Festival of the Ancestors. With life branching out in so many distinct ways in the universe, it's important for individuals, families, and cultures to hold on to their identities through their past. These days were about reflection and paying respects. The amount of joy or somberness varied from culture to culture depending on its own past. With the creation Given wide adoption of the Galactic Standard Calendar, the galaxy as a whole could celebrate New Year's Day. This holiday is self-explanatory and fell on the first day of the Galactic Standard Calendar. Individual planets could also have their own New Year's Day, with their own rotation around their local sun or suns. There are only 3 holidays on the Galactic Standard Calendar, each having a whole week either preceding or directly following them: New Year's Day, Life Day, and Apex of the Stars. I was unable to find exactly what Apex of the Stars celebrates or what festivities might be, but since it's one of only 3 on the primary calendar and has the Festival of Stars week following it, it seemed worth mentioning. Check out this video next for more on the Galactic Standard Calendar and time in the Star Wars galaxy.